Topham, I'm going to count to 3 and then you drive forwards.
That was good.
You say it's perfect, and then you do it another 70 times, yeah. Topham, I'm going to count to 3 and then you drive forwards. Margie, oh Margie, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Thomas and the Christmas Disaster, well, first off, I would like to stress it was a disaster to make, like every film. It needs a lot of attention, and especially with animation, it's stop motion animation especially is, you know, so time consuming that you have to really think about how you're going to approach each scene. And compared to Jeopardy, it was certainly more man-made and more hands-on. More or less every scene had a set built for it, whereas Jeopardy had a lot of CGI really. This film didn't have as much, so I was literally making everything you see in the scene, and that was quite a challenge to portray this film visually as well as, you know, handle special effects as well. But it was a real challenge to create the sets, and what's great is that it really shines when you have the flour, because I use flour for the snow. Charge! He cried as he plunged into the snowball. What's really handy is having a sketchbook at hand, so if you have any ideas you can just slip them in and you know, jot them down wherever you are. And usually they come to you in the most peculiar places, like usually I'd wake up and, you know, write something down because I suddenly think of an idea. I remember Caroline was quite a last minute slip in, because I just remember I thought of her around October, and I thought of the burning tree, and you know, that was quite a last minute decision to put that in. And you know, that was one of my favourite scenes actually, probably because it was so epic, and you know, there's a lot of action in that bit. As Thomas made his way along the last stretch of track, he could smell the smoke and saw the flames at the summit.
Well, at the moment I'm filming the Christmas tree falling into the ice, which will be a live action animation. So I'm just setting up the cracked ice and, you know, making sure it's not visible on camera. So then when the tree hits the polystyrene, it will smash and hopefully it'll go all the way through. So I'm just hoping that this tree's heavy enough to break the ice, because it's quite hard to break it. So I actually have to throw this onto the set to make sure that the ice breaks, and it can be really tricky to get first time. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that it will work first time. But knowing my luck, it probably won't, so I just hope for the best, I suppose.
3, 2, 1.
It's good, cried Butch. The Christmas tree was lost beneath the frozen ice. Like I said, with Jeopardy, it didn't really have much of a handmade quality, so this more or less had a lot of my own artwork in, hand-drawn and handmade. So that was what I liked about the film. But, you know, having a sketchbook especially helps you to jot down ideas. So I've got one here. This was the main sketchbook I was using, so yeah, that's a picture of Thomas there. You really need to just get the ideas onto paper, because, you know, you can't delete it, erase it or whatever, especially if it's with a pen. And those ideas actually influenced the main opening titles. So what I did was I actually used these sketches and I made them into part of the opening title sequence.
I think it's progressed massively from getting better and better, and how the animation is going with the different takes. It's being lots and lots of takes, making a great film, which is really effective.
what's great about the snow is that I didn't have to worry about gravel or anything like that. I could just, you know, just brush in the snow, sweep it over, yep, done. Nice, you know, plain flour, anything, you know, self-raising. Why would you want self-raising? I don't know, but no, I had a pack of plain flour, well, I think it was plain, of plain flour, and it was tricky to work with because it went everywhere, and I was working on the floor for quite a bit.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Keep puffing, puffing along now. Keep distance pumping along. No.
There is only one thing they've gotta do. Keep puffing, puffing along now. Keep your pistons pumping along the way. Keep your wheels turning faster. Thomas and the Christmas disaster. Keep puffing, puffing along now.